Welcome back to the channel, boys. It's your boy, Cerrone Macaroni. I'm gonna make another video here today. And I decided to drop this video before I drop the UFC Belgrade and Abu Dhabi fight card predictions. In this video today, we're gonna be talking about the most overrated UFC fighter in each of the top 15 rankings in each division currently. And we are going off the, media rankings, not the meta AI rankings. Because if I go off meta AI, bro, it'll be way harder to choose who I think is overrated because there's a lot of guys in the meta AI rankings who don't even belong. But in the medium rankings, there's they're way better. They're more constructed properly. It makes sense basically, right? So and just for a sneak peek, you see one guy who's on the cover who's gonna be in this video. Yeah, I'm Zahabi's gonna be here, bro, for a reason. But anyways, I just feel like we need to talk about this right now because there's going to be a couple of title changes happening in the upcoming events. Obviously we have Islam and Gary. I'm not talking about that fight. I'm just talking about in general. Volk, Joshua Vam, Carlos Olberg. We're gonna have a lot of fights coming up here, and before we crown these new champions, I just want to tell everybody who's the most overrated in this division, and like, do they deserve to be ranked? And I'll even say like who they beat and who they don't beat in the current top 15 rankings of that division as well. So that's it for the intro, and let's get on straight to the vid right now. So the guy up is gonna be a guy by the name of Amir Abazi in the flyweight division. Flyweight, most of the guys in the flyweight division are pretty good, exception for Amir Abazi. I just am not a fan of this guy, really. And I'll say my main reason for me not being such a big fan of this guy is really because he was being pushed a lot when he was like kind of new in the UFC. Like he was on a win streak too, bro. And like I'm just not a fan of this guy, bro. Like his resume does not it's not like good. Like his best win is over Kai Kara France, and that was 3 years ago, bro. Are we serious? And the crazy thing about him is that he is still ranked in the top 10 at number 8. And he has two straight losses, to one to Brendan Moreno and two to Kyoji Horiguchi, who beat the brakes off him. And like I just don't understand like what's so good about this guy. What does he do that like so well? Okay, cool. He has 14 finishes out of 17 wins, but like okay, bro. Okay, bro. He's beating up some cans. Okay, I will not lie. He did beat up Alessandro Costa and he KO'd him, and that is a solid win. Costa's coming close in the rankings, so that's one thing. But then he's beating up guys like Zagas Zumagulov. Like, bro, these are guys who are the definition of like cans in the UFC, bro. Who you just beat up. Like, come on, man. Like, why is this guy ranked in the top 10? If he was like 14, 15, okay, cool, but he's not. And the thing is, he's ranked over guys like Brandon Moreno, right? And I mean, like, I'm just not a fan of it, bro. Like, Brandon Moreno, he's over, like, to me, all the guys he's above, I feel like Moreno beats him, Usyk beats him. He can beat Alex Perez. And then I think like Tim Elliott, that'd be a close fight. He probably beat Tim Elliott. Tagir Olimbakov beats him, and then Charles Johnson beats him. Edgar Childs, I feel like give him a run for his money, but that's a close fight as well. So I'm not totally sure. But for the most part, most of the guys who are under him beat him, bro. And it's crazy that Amir Abazi is still ranked after two straight losses. Bro, like, it does not make sense to me. I don't understand it. But we're going to move on to the next division here, man. Like, I just don't understand why this guy has so much hype, bro. He's not that good, really, at all. I don't get it. Next guy, as you saw in the thumbnail, Ayman Zahabi in the bantamweight division. Ayman Zahabi, to me, he's been treated like a upcoming UFC prospect, but when you look up how old he is, brother, he is 38. 38 years old. He's not a prospect. He's not a prospect. No, he's not. I don't know where this narrative came from. He's not a prospect. he doesn't really have impressive wins in his career. For one, he robbed Jose Aldo. Come on, man. That's a robbery, bro. Look at the scorecards. Watch the fight. I don't know how he won basically every round. I don't understand it. Like that, like, and Jose Aldo is probably his best win. He beat Chito Vera as well, but like Chito Vera is at like the far end of his career, bro. He's on a 4 fight losing streak, so who cares? Like, bruh. And then recently, obviously, he's on the UFC 250 Freedom card against Sean O'Malley, and he got beat up, bro. And he does not impress me at all, bro. And to me, he's worse than Amir Albazi in terms of like how hyped he is as a prospect, like, quote unquote prospect at 38, bro. Like, dude, no, bro, he's not a prospect, and he's been in the UFC for a while, yeah, but like he's just kind of like getting to that top, and he was uh highly ranked until Sean O'Malley beat him. Like he dropped down, but Ivan Zahabi is still ranked at number 7. And I'm not gonna lie, he's ranked over guys like David Martinez, Davidson Figueiredo. Like, okay, I'll be honest here, Ivan Zahabi does beat a good amount of guys that are under him. Like he beats Marcus McGee, he beats Farah Basra, Rainer Barcelos, fair, he beats him. Rosas Jr. That's a tough one because Rose Jr. is like a terrorist to the sport of MMA, but like, I've Peyton Talbot beats him. He already beat Chito Vera. He beat Chito Vera. He will beat David Figueroa. He beat Figgy, and then Dave Martinez will beat him. Like come on, bro. Like if you are an Ivan Zahabi fan, please tell me why you think this guy is good, bro. What like literally in a Sean O'Malley fight, he just spammed leg kicks, bro, and he got beat up and they got knocked down. Fight was over, bro. Come on, man. This guy has no qualities that impress me as a fighter or a prospect, bro. No. And I don't think he will ever be a champion in this division, bro. There's too many guys in this division who can kill him, bro. So, I mean, I don't know why he's still like, I just don't understand. He's another guy. I mean, it's fair for him being in the top 10 because you just lost to Sean O'Malley, who was like two or three. But like, I just don't understand like why is this guy so highly touted, bro? He's so overrated, bro. Honestly, makes no sense. He has no good qualities in his fighting. I don't really like him that much either. He's Canadian. I mean, but like he's just not that good, bro. Honestly, so let's just move on to the featherweight division here. For the featherweight division, we got Yair Rodriguez, bro. And Yair, man, there's a big reason why this guy is so overrated, bro. Yes, okay, yes, Yair has some good wins on his resume. Of course he does. Of course Yair is. He's a good fighter. Yes, of course he's a good fighter. He has good wins on his resume. I like him somewhat, when he's fighting. But the biggest problem with him is that he's so like inconsistent with his fighting, bro. He quite literally fights once a year, bro. And that's not a joke. He quite literally fights once a year, and it's so annoying, bro. His last fight was April in 2025, last year, against Patricio Pitbull. He won that. Yes, he's fought for the belt, but do you think he's ever gonna win that? No, no, nah, bro. He's not. Never, bro. Like this guy is he's overrated in terms of like he's so inactive, bro. That's the biggest reason why I don't like that much. He's an inactive guy. I wish he fought more. He has a lot of skill to him. He has some like okay, look, his best wins like he beat Dan Hooker, right? Um, he beat Korean Zombie. He beat Brian Ortega. He beat Josh Emmett. Like, bruh, this guy's not gonna get to the belt, bruh. I mean, actually, to be fair though, to be fair, he did he did have the belt at one point. I don't know why I blanked. My mind blanked. I forgot he actually was really good until a couple years ago. But like he's never gonna get back to winning the belt, bro. Ever. When he's inactive, I don't know how he's ranked still, bro. Like there should be a penalty for stuff like this, bro. Get him out of the rankings. He's so inactive. He barely fights. And first of all, he's top 5. He's number 5 to be exact, really. And he's over guys like Gene Silva, Arnold. Like Gene Silva beat him. Arnold Allen beat him. Yusuf Zalal, close. Kevin Vallejos will beat him. Steve Garcia would Cool. I feel like I'll give that one to Yair. Brian Ortega, he already beat him. I think he could beat Brian Ortega again as well. Uh, Mel Castillo Costa, he would lose to him. David Onama, he could beat Nama and he could beat Pitbull. He just beat Pitbull too. Like Ray Rodriguez, my biggest problem with him is just his inactivity. I just feel like if he fought more, he would not be here. I would probably put, if I was being honest, I would probably put maybe Brian Ortega, but like the featherweight division kind of hard to choose. So Overrated because majority of these guys deserve their spot, their ranking, because they've done a lot. So it's kind of difficult to choose who I think would be overrated, but it has to be Yair, bro. If Yair fought more, he would not be here. But sadly, he does not. So let's just move on to the next division. Now, at lightweight, the most overrated fighter to me is Arman Sarukian. And I can explain. I can explain this. This dude is the most cockiest guy I've seen in a while. Of course, Ilya's cocky as well. Sure, he got humbled, but Ilya deserved that, bro. Because one, he was undefeated. Nobody could beat him. He won the belt. He beat Max Holloway, beat Charles Oliveira. I mean, obviously Gaethje won, but I was still like, you still put up a fight, bro. But Sir Arman Sarukian is the most overrated lightweight. I don't care what you say, and he does not deserve a title shot. Does not deserve it. No, he should not be fighting Gaethje. None of that, bro. Does not deserve the belt, bro. Like this dude last fought. I remember he fought Dan Hooker last year, but another guy who's inactive as hell, barely fights. He fights like once a year, basically now. I mean, and before when he was first in the UFC, he was fighting a lot. He did fight Islam. Remember that? That was his first fight in the UFC. He fought Islam. Crazy, it's your first fight. But people are talking about him versus Islam now. Like, that's gonna be like a really good fight, bro. Armin's losing that fight. First of all. Second of all, it's never gonna happen because he's never gonna get close to any of these belts, bro. He's not like his best win is Charles Oliveira. Cool. But it's him and Dan Hooker, bro. That's it. That's not really what you want as your best wins if you're trying to, get a belt, bro. Like, please tell me why Armin Surkin deserves to get the belt, bro. I don't like a title shot. I don't get it. He's not really like that good in my opinion, but he's just so like, bro, this Raf shit, him wrestling on Raf, bro, Colby Covington literally beat him the other day on Raf, and Colby Covington was talking about like Armin's so cocky. I'm glad Colby Covington. Think about this. So Colby Covington has won a bad losing streak out the UFC. He already retired from the UFC, not really done MMA anymore, and he's a good wrestler, sure, but like still, bro, Colby Covington's washed, bro. Why are you losing to him? Explain to me. Why are you losing to Colby Covington, bro? Not a good look, first of all. Your best win is Charles Oliveira, but that was 2 years ago. You're not getting a title shot. What does Arman Sarukian really, truly do to really impress me to get a title shot? He doesn't. He's not going to touch him for a title shot, bro. He's not going to fight Gaethje. He could fight somebody else in the rankings, sure. Like, he's a lot of options, bro. You could see him fight Max. Sure, bro. You could see him fight, like, I don't even know, bro. I'm just not impressed by this dude just because I don't think that he really deserves any like a lot of this hype to be fighting and contending for a belt in 2026 or 2027. Maybe if he has, maybe if he starts, fighting more, I guess see him getting a title shot in 2027 next year. But I don't see it. Like, and this rap shit is annoying. He just beats up, not even beats up, just wrestles older guys who aren't that good, bro. Like I just don't understand. Like matter of fact, if you even look at his ref stuff, bro, it's just not even that impressive either, bro. Like he's beating Giorgio Polis, the kick streamer, bro. Again, are we serious, bro? Are we serious? He's a good wrestler, but like, okay, bro. Like he's fighting these wise guys, bro. Like, come on, gang. He fought Tony Ferguson in this shit, bro. He fought Uriah Faber in this shit, bro. Gang, these are guys who are basically retired out of the UFC, bro. Washed. Like all this rap stuff does not impress me, bro. You're wrestling guys. You're not doing MMA, the true sport you dedicate your life to, bro. So, I mean, we can just move on here, bro. But Arman Sarukian does not impress me, bro. It's not just a title shot. He's the most overrated lightweight in the division, bro. You could say, I feel like you could say there are other guys. Like, it's kind of hard. I mean, maybe you could say, I mean, I don't know, Manuel Torres. Nah, Manuel Torres is fine. He's at 15. He's like literally like at the end of the rankings, bro. But I don't know. Like, he's the only guy I can think of who's extremely overrated. I don't think he deserves really anything right now. He needs to get back in the, get back in the cage and fight. Come on, man. So let's move on, man. Next up, we have in the North Division, we have Gabriel Bonfim. Now, Gabriel Bonfim, this guy is so like, he just has no. This might seem a little bit corny to say, but he has no aura to him. If you get what I'm saying, there are UFC fighters who have aura to them, bro. Who they have a look to them. They're like, okay, well, this guy could be a champion. Gabriel Bonfim doesn't impress me, bro. He would never be a champion ever, ever. His best win is against Bilal Muhammad, and I watched that. That was on a fight night. It happened like last month. Yeah, last month. And he ended up like he beat Bilal Muhammad bad, bro. He 45-50'd him every single round, basically, bro. He just beat him up bad, and that's his best win, bro. You're not getting a title shot first of all, and arguably, I remember when he fought Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. That fight, I thought he lost. I thought he lost against Wonderboy. That's crazy, bro, because at the time, Wonder Boy was like 38, 39. He was old, bro. And the fact that you're doing a split decision with him, bro, you're not going to be contending for a belt, bro. How do I tell you? I don't want to be that guy who hates on upcoming prospects. I mean, he's beating some guys. He's beating like Randy Brown. He has a good amount of finishes in the UFC, but he does not impress me, bro. And he's over here like gloating in the middle of Bilal. Like, you're being a Bilal Muhammad, bro. Bilal's leading on his last. Bilal's like probably done. He's not. You know what? Bilal's not done, but you get what I'm saying. Like, he's just out of here, bro. That's his best win, by the way. If you know that. Like, he's never gonna get close to Islam, bro. Like, and even he's like ranked above guys like Sean. Like, Sean Brady would beat him. Dan Edwards, that's a close fight than you think. I think Bonfim was that. I feel like he could beat Usman, Joaquin Buck. He beats Joaquin Bucky, but Yaroslav Amosov beats him. Mike Malott beats him. MVP, that'd be MVP by unanimous decision. Probably just him running around. I think Uris Medic could beat him. He beats D-Rod. Like, there's so many guys who would beat this guy in welterweight, bro. And I don't think he should be this highly ranked. He beat Bilal Muhammad, bro. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's his best win. What does this guy do, bro? I watched the fight. He looked fine. Like, I just don't think he's that good, bro. And then even the guys ranked above, like JDM beats him. Mike Morales beats him. Carlos Prado, like, if he fights any of these guys, bro, he would lose, bro. Especially the Carlos Pradas and Michael Morales, bro. He loses those guys so easily, bro. And JDM, bro. What am I talking about? All these guys beat him, bro. Next up, we have Brendan Allen. And Brendan Allen, this guy just, he's like the bottom of the bottom, bro, when it comes to shit. Like, during the Dricus Duplessis fight versus Kamaru Usman, he literally said DDP sucks. He just won the fight. Bro, what are you talking about? And then crazy enough, he went to war with unranked Edmund Shabazian. Dude, are you serious? You went to war with an unranked fighter? And you're number 4 in the middleweight rankings? Come on, brother. What's going on here? And then he's over here calling out Sean Strickland. It's like, bro, you're not beating Sean Strickland. He already beat you up. You're still the same fighter we know. You're not going to win. Like, I don't know who this guy thinks he is. Like, he would lose to Nassim Mavov. He would lose to DDP. He would lose to Kamsa. He would lose to Sean Strickland, bro. Okay. And the guys under him, Kyle Bradley beats him. Fluffy, I think he could beat him. Joe Pfeiffer beats him. Ryder Ritter, he already beat him. He beat Izzy. Beat Jarrett. Robocop, that's tough. COD, he could probably beat COD. Ikram, he could beat Ikram. He could beat Boneko, and he could beat Romadilice. But other than that, bro, he's so rated, bro, because he thinks it's mainly because of him, because he thinks he can beat a lot of these guys, bro. But brother, how do I tell you no, bro? Like Brennan, like he literally said DDP sucks on Twitter during the fight, and I just don't understand like what made this guy do that, bro. What made him do that, bro? Hmm? Like he's on a win streak. He beat Martin Vittori, cool. Beat Ryan Ritter, cool. But he beat Evan Shabazian. But you should not have gone to war with Evan Shabazian, bro. Evan Shabazian literally is unranked. Like it was a bloody fight, bro. They went to war, bro. Are you serious? Come on, man. I mean, it's probably the quickest one out of all of them, bro. Because this guy I just don't know what he contributes, bro. I think he's gonna be like, if he won the belt, I'm not gonna say anything, bro. He's never gonna win the belt. Why would I even say that? He's never gonna win the belt, ever. Like this dude is so overrated, bro. In terms of his resume, too, bro. His last 3 wins are over three guys, excluding Ryan Ritter. Ryan Ritter, solid, not bad. But he's on a losing streak though. But Evan Shabazi, Marvin Torrey, like, bro, what are we doing here? Are those your best wins? Come on, man. But let's just move on, man. I'm tired of talking about Brendan Allen, dude. I'm not gonna lie. For the next guy in the light heavyweight division, we have Alexander Rakic. And the biggest reason why I think he's overrated is because, first of all, he's on a 4-fight losing streak. He's not won since 2022. 2022, and out of 4 of those losses, he's been KO'd. One by Yuri, one by Jan Blachowicz, that's fair, and then he got KO'd by Azamat Mirzakhanov. Like, bro, you're not. Why is he still ranked? His last win was in 2022. Do you know how long ago that was? Do you know how many cards have passed, bro? UFC 300 didn't even happen yet. We were still in the 200s. Like, bro, there's absolutely no reason for him to be ranked still. This guy, he's not even a bad fighter, bro. It's just that he's on a crazy losing streak. And he's been finishing 3 of those, bro. All 3 of... Bro, half his losses are by KO, bro. And literally because he's been KO 3 times in that 4-fight losing streak, bro. But other than that, like this guy, he's not even a bad fighter either, bro. Like, I just don't know why he's ranked. And he's 14, but like out of all the guys, bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. Why is he still ranked? Get him out the rankings. He shouldn't let somebody else have a spot, bro. And I believe, I'm pretty sure in the Meta AI rankings he's not ranked anymore, which thank God. Like they put like Navajo Sterling in there, which is fair because Navajo. I mean, that's kind of fair, but regardless, it doesn't matter. There's Navajos in there, Polakov, so like that. I mean it's better than what we have with Rockets being ranked in the media rankings. I just don't get it. Why he's ranked at 14. I mean, 14 is low. That's on the bottom end of the rankings, but still, bro. If you're in a 4th losing streak, bro, you should not be ranked, bro. Don't get it. Don't understand it. Like, you can say the same for Israel Adesanya because he's on a 4-fight losing streak, but, he was contending for the belt. That is one thing. He was fighting for the belt and 2 of his losses, and the other 2, he's fought more consistently than Rakic too. That is one thing, and but is he still ranked as well? That's a different story. I mean, but he's not the most overrated ranked fighter in there. Like his losing streak does not define how good he is, bro. Really, like he's better than what the losing streak says. And Brandon Allen's way more. Like Brandon Allen probably beat him, but like it's a different story of Izzy, bro. But anyways, yeah, Rakic to me is the most overrated heavyweight in the division. What I gotta say, bro, he should not be ranked anymore in the media pin rankings. I don't understand why he's ranked. Don't get it. Don't understand it. I mean, hopefully in the media, like I don't think do they even use media pin rankings? I mean, yeah, they still use them. They still get moved around, but like I just don't get why this guy's ranked, bro. He's not even a bad fighter. It's just the fact that he's on a bad losing streak and he's still ranked above a guy like Nikita Krylov, bro. Come on, man. Make it make sense. But anyways, let's move on to the last division, the last, the blobbiest, the heavyweight division. In the heavyweight division, I've chosen Rizvan Kuniev. Now, Rizvan Kuniev to me is one of the most boring fighters on the current roster, bro. This guy does nothing, and funny enough, he does have A upcoming fight. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yes, against Tara Fortune, who's another ranked guy, and I'm rooting for Tara Fortune in this fight. Like this, I think Tara Fortune is better than him, and like for Tara Fortune, he only has one fight in the UFC, but if you look at his Bellator film, I think he's better than Rizzo, bro. And this guy has like he's a good amount of finishes too. But anyways, Renzo Ancuniev to me is the most boring fighter, bro. Like he literally, like it's like his last fight, he beat Jonathan Almeida. Is another boring guy, but I'd rather have Jonathan Almeida than Rizwan Kuniev, bro. Rizwan Kuniev literally, like it's so boring, bro. What he does, like, like his fights, like he, like anytime he's fought comp, like against that guy like Curtis Blades, like, he's had 2 fights in the UFC. His first fight against Curtis Blades, I guess that was the test. He lost. Sure, by split decision, but like he's like even gonna fight a comp guy like that, he's gonna lose. Like Tyler Fortune's comp, bro. He's gonna lose to Tyler Fortune too. Jonathan Almeida, eh. He's also another boring guy, but Rizwan Kuniev is so like, what does he do, bro? Why is he in the rankings this like easily? First of all, I actually think that he's actually top 10 too. Like you beat Jonathan Almeida, bro. Come on, man. And he's cut from the UFC too, bro. The guys like Ante Delija beat him, Tara Fortune beat him, Derek Lewis. I think if Rizwan Kuniev takes him down, bro, the fight's over. So he would beat Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis, brother, you take Derek Lewis down, he's not gonna even try to get up, bro. He doesn't know what grappling is, bro. And then Marcin Tybura, he probably beat him. Marcin Tybura, or Walter Walker would beat him. Brando Pericic would beat him, and Mick Parkin, Kuniev could beat Mick Parkin. But like, I just don't get like why this guy is in the top 10 on the media rankings. It doesn't make sense to me. He'll never get about. And a bunch of the guys above him, like, okay, if you exclude Jamal Hill, because Jamal Hill's moved up to heavyweight. I mean, he's in heavyweight now. Or not Jamal Hill. I'm talking about. I mean, Curtis Blades beat him. Sergey Spivak would beat him. Waldo Cortez Acosta would beat him. Josh Hokett would definitely beat this guy. This blobby dude, slow dude. Josh Hokett would run circles around this guy. Pavlovich would beat him. Volkov would beat him. Siragan would beat him. Tom Aspinall would beat him. I mean, he's a champion, obviously, but I think that's an easy fight for most of these guys, bro, who are ranked above him. And there's a good amount of guys below him who beat him too. This guy's not good, bro. I don't know what the UFC saw in this guy. You know, he has 2 UFC fights. He proved himself in the Contender Series, bro. He fought in the PFL too, but like, it's just like, brother, you're not good. You're not good, bro. I don't know why this guy's so highly touted, bro. He's just a boring fighter to me, bro. I don't like this guy that much. To me, he's probably one of my least liked fighters in the roster, bro. The whole roster, not even just the rankings, the whole roster, bro. That's hard to do, bro. If I don't like you, there's a huge reason why. It's because of his fighting style. His fighting style is so weird, bro. It's so like he just wants me to fall asleep when I'm watching a fight. But man, anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video here. Going over every overrated fighter in each division in the rankings, you know. I just gave, you know, a lot of these are, you know, personal, but I'm not gonna lie, like the Armin Sorkian one for sure is a personal one. I'm not a big fan of Armin, but like in general, like some of these guys are overrated, but they're not overrated because of their fighting style or like who they're above. It's just because they're maybe on losing streaks. They maybe haven't fought in a while, like the inactivity issues. That's the reason why. But you know, other than that, there's there's a lot of things. There guys I could have used, you know, instead of the guys I've chosen. But other than that, you know, I did what I could with what I had. And that's gonna be the end of the video. You know, UFC Bucket predictions are coming out probably in like 2 days. You know, I don't want to do it too early because I don't know if people are gonna drop out or they're gonna add fights. You know, so you never know. But predictions are gonna come out on for UFC Bucket 2 days. And crazy enough, Rizwan Kuniev is on those too. But you know. Other than that, bro, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want to see more MMA content, and that's gonna be it. See ya.